What is up, guys? Welcome back. It is episode 3 and we are about to get cooking. First off, I wanted to go over something. So the Blue Thunder here, I wanted to clarify that I understand that you cannot see thunder, you can only hear thunder. When I was making this ride here, I was thinking about my dog, and my dog's name is Thunder. So I named it after my dog, and then after we put the paint scheme on, it became blue. So Blue Thunder. Has nothing to do with weather. Was thinking nothing about weather when I was creating this. And yeah, we were making this thing quick. I had to kind of think quick, and the only thing I was kind of thinking about was my dog. So, Blue Thunder. Alright, so this episode, we should be working on this area here, trying to get the food court looking nice. It looks very packed in this area, so we're gonna have to figure that out very soon here. We're about to get overran with guests, I can already tell. Alright, let's see what we can do here with this. Maybe we'll kind of keep it that same brick theme, but throughout the park I want to change it up. So we have all sorts of different themes. Do we have any sort of like roofing material? Oh, the scrambled eggs broke down. Surprised it's not Blue Thunder. Alright, so let's start off by maybe placing a few more stalls here. I don't know what all... Okay, so we have the information kiosk unlocked. Let's go ahead and put this down. Probably do it on this side. Alright, let's maybe get a couple more of these in here. Maybe another food joint. I would like to completely enclose this though. So let's maybe mimic the other side. I hate to have two bathroom noises going at the same time. Jeez. Alright. What else do we need? Another one of these. Like I said, let's kind of mimic the other side. Oh, wow, we're already that poor, huh? Okay. What is an idea for us to maybe get some money here? For sure, we can charge a little bit more for this. Maybe $6. Let's see if they start crying about that. And you can come into here and see what they're thinking. So I don't think anybody's saying that it's too expensive, but they might change. Their thoughts may change. Like, he's coming out all sick. Look at that. That's great. That's great. Alright, we have 400 bucks. We need to fill in 1, 2, 3, 4 more spots, and then we can enclose this whole thing here. That is the main plan. Where's the information kiosk? It's right there. Let's do the same thing then, I guess. Put one more right there. Open that up. Oh, that was a misclick. And on the other side was the ice cream shack. We'll just keep it like this for now, plain and simple. Our first food court. We don't have many things unlocked. Oh, there's a lot of misclicks going on, huh? That's another thing too. My mouse isn't the best, so you may see it jolt to the side. I don't know why it likes to do that. Alright, let's mimic this side too. So one food and one drink here. One food stand. Oh, we're pouring. Alright, let's wait for our money to come back, and then we'll enclose this whole area. Maybe make some scenery around it. The plan for this episode is to get the whole food court done. We've been putting this off for a little while, and look at these guys all clustered in here. Look, they're getting their maps out though. I'm not thirsty. Okay, man. Jeez, nobody's forcing you. Alright, we don't have 300 yet. Can't get this though. We can get that going. I know it's a little excessive, you know, to have duplicates of all these things here, but there's going to be a lot of guests coming through this area, so... Oh, geez, he just threw up. He's thinking about an umbrella. Huh. Yeah, you're not hungry anymore because you just threw up. Unbelievable. We're probably going to have to hire another handyman, huh? It looks like it might rain soon here. Yep, there it goes. Alright. we're almost able to buy this burger stand here and get this thing going. Yes, all those umbrellas. Go purchase those umbrellas. We can't charge more for them. Oh, that's probably already a good price, huh? They used to refuse to ride on these rides in the beginning, I think. It was priced too high. Alright, I think we have enough money now. Alright, I like that. That's a good start. Let's go ahead and enclose this area here. Let's click. Alright. I can't really see, huh? Kinda gotta guess. Alright, let's expand that out. And is that closed up or is there still a gap? I don't know, to me it looks closed up. To layer this up, you hit shift. Oh, well at least in the other game you did. Alright, so what I'm understanding here is that in this version of RollerCoaster Tycoon, you can't do the wall stack. So since we can't do the wall stack, we're going to do a little bit of improvising. There's going to be some places that is enclosed, and we might do this technique here for this game. Since in 2 you can do it, but in this game, not so much. So I plan to do a little something with this here, if that makes sense. What I'm about to do with that, I have no clue, but I'm going to try and utilize these here eventually, and maybe these as well. I haven't seen what those look like. Huh. So that's how you change the land there. Alright, so with that being said, let's go ahead and add some hedges here. We're gonna try and make the food court look nice in this episode here. And this too. Remember last episode we said we're putting down an observation tower? Oh yeah! I just remembered. Look at this. I noticed this while I was watching the last video. Look at that. Alright. I just noticed that I missed one. Let's go ahead and put some benches. Got a trash can there, that's good. How about a tree? I like these trees a lot. Yeah, that works. I do like this one too, but we're gonna do a whole area that's utilizing this one. I hope in this episode the volume maybe sounds a little bit better. Hopefully the microphone isn't too blaring. Oh, I know one thing that we're missing. The squirrels. 2 squirrels guarding. I do like the giraffes. Yes. Alright, how about some flowers now? A little bit of flowers to decorate this area. Let's use the smaller flowers. Let's go ahead and do yellow. Okay, that's looking nice. So far. So far, so good. Trying to remember if there's any other things that I wanted to go over that happened in the last episode. Alright, let's kind of enclose that area back up. Are there any smaller ones? How about these? Let's maybe try and use these. Yes, I like that look. Alright, that's gonna be hard because the squirrels is over there. We might have to delete one of the squirrels. What is that? Most beautiful park in the country. We've came a long way from our original award, huh? Oh no, the squirrel can just live in there. That's perfect. Alright, I like that. I might put one squirrel over here though. No, even though they're kinda uneven, I kinda like how that is. There's just like an army of squirrels over there, huh? Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. No! Okay. Okay. How do we recover this? I think you guys are seeing the problem here. Oh, we got $1,000. Alright. You are not that, not that. You are just watering the gardens. Watering the gardens. We're gonna make an entrance over here so that the guys, that's another thing that I realized in the last episode, so that they can access this area over here. So maybe delete this one here. For now, we'll make this path over to them. So he can now go and get that job done, I guess. Is that how they get in there? Oh no. How does he get to all Do we just have a handyman who lives in here? I wonder if like they completely wither away, huh? Interesting. What is this? A new train? It doesn't pull it up when I click on it. Oh yes, was that it? Yeah, I think that's it. That's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna make a train. How do we get these guys to tend to the flowers? Yeah, that's a major issue that we're having right now. How would he get back to these ones? And it's not... Yeah, it's just... Oh, jeez. So we can't even... Can we even really enclose this stuff in? Or do we just let it look like that? Because these people can't get there. Huh. I'm guessing they already fixed this problem in the second one, but... We're here to deal with this issue now. Yeah, I don't really know how they're supposed to be getting over there. Alright, let's do a little test here. Let's see how our friend tends to these gardens. Oh, okay. Alright, we're learning something. He's cooking, let him cook. Oh yeah, you water them gardens. Okay. We're making a move. We're making it happen. Let's go ahead and leave that opening for him too. So do they just like randomly walk off the path then and start doing their job? I guess with how much money we're making now, we can hire another one. Let's go ahead and put him in there. Let's change his jobs. Yeah, you are just watering the gardens. I wonder if he can get out of that area, though. See, look, now he's stuck. So he needs a way... He needs a way to kind of get through all this, I guess. I don't know where the other guy went. Oh, yeah, he's doing his job. Oh, he's getting in there. Oh, never mind. How do you get there? Sure. Okay, that's another idea too. When they wilt, we can plop them in here and take them back out. We gotta have to kind of be in full control of these guys, I guess. Interesting. Slowly getting fixed though. Alright, come here. Alright, yeah, look at that. We're coming back to life now. Alright, I got a little idea here. I don't know if this will work and these guys will walk right through here. I thought in other games they did, but I'm not sure. Oh, he just walked right through a wall. Oh my gosh. Who is this guy? Anyways. Okay, that's interesting to know. I wonder if, yeah, I wonder if they actually do just kind of phase through the wall and go and get their job done. I'm gonna hire 2 more just for the gardens. And you know what, while we're at it, let's go ahead and hire 1 more mechanic for when things break down. That'd be a good idea. Okay, we're starting to rake in the dough now. How do we get him to heal that part too? Okay, so that's going to be a constant battle throughout this series, is keeping the gardens in good condition. Okay, we can't fully enclose this. So, I have an idea. Okay. Originally, I just wanted this episode, A, to be short, and B, to be the food court. But like I said, we are doing the observation tower. I think maybe that should be fine for now. Alright, there we go. Let's flop those. Okay, that looks good. Let's go ahead and wait to open it up so we don't get that constant message. And let's go ahead and finish this. Okay, I like that. And as you know, we're gonna make it again so that there's flowers in here and nobody can access it. No, I'm joking. Okay, let's make our little path here. We gotta be careful with it. Yeah, it's inevitable. Let's just do it. Alright, that should be long enough for this. Delete. Alright, we can go ahead and open it up for them. How much is this? This for sure is $2. Another misclick, man. Scrambled eggs broke down again. That's why we hired another mechanic. Dude, these bathrooms are going ballistic. Alright, let's fix this up. Let's actually continue this. I really like this. Yeah, let's continue that. And maybe do the shrubs here. The ride is blue, so maybe something that kind of complements the blue, I guess. Oh, we can do these too. How about this one? Yeah. Okay, so that's how they need to be so that the handyman can access it. Sorry if I was too close to the microphone too. Last episode I felt like everything was so quiet, so I'm trying to make sure it's a little bit more louder. A little bit more. Alright, this park is definitely shaping up. We got these plants coming back to life. I wouldn't be surprised if all these dudes are stuck. I believe they all escaped. legendary. Alright, let's see where they're at. Walking, 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 walking. Yes, they all got out. Alright, we have a new ride, single rail roller coaster. Oh, it's this thing. Not the biggest fan of it, but it's a fun little ride. Definitely not the most thrilling, unless you make it the most thrilling. Okay, so the food court area is kind of shaping up. Still not kind of how I had envisioned it, if that makes sense, but it is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and decorate the observation tower over here. We're going to do a little bit here and maybe a little bit for the food court, and that will wrap up this episode. And things are really starting to take shape. Oh, I forgot, we were going to put one of these guys, I'm going to take you and put you in the back here, sorry. We need Handyman 3 to go and tend to that. And there should be one more free, yep. And he will tend to the other side. And then let's revisit them in a few minutes and rescue them from their positions if they have not found a way. I'm sure they'll find a way. Oh, we gotta get this area too fixed up. Alright, come here and fix that one. Yes, thank you, man. Thank you. I wanted this to be a shorter episode, but we'll see how this all turns out. Let's go ahead and do these in here just for the time being. Yes, I like that. Alright, we have one thing that I'm seeing over here that is a little bit of an issue, and it's the trees. Let's go ahead and find some other types of trees to go ahead and put in the back here so everything's not looking the same. Dude, they are really going ballistic with the bathrooms. One of like overgrown and foresty back here. Oh, I thought we were on this one. No, I don't like it there. Okay. Alright, I guess that's our food court area for this episode. Alright, let's go ahead and rescue these guys. Bro, you gotta clean that area. I can't drop him there. Oh, jeez. Alright, come on, man. Get out of there. You too. Come on. Alright, so for the time being, we're gonna have to put the plants at more accessible areas. Oh my gosh, did you just see him? He was on the track for a second. I did not mean to do that. Where'd the other guy go? Let's get this finished up here. Where's the other handyman? Yeah, come here. Alright, as our handymen are cleaning up the park, let's go ahead and take a overview or a little recap of what we have going on here. We have Blue Thunder, very popular attraction, coming in at $6. We got our handyman gardening and watering all the flowers, bringing them back to life. Had a little issue with that. I don't know if I'm going to leave that there, but at least I'll be able to access it. Actually, you know what? With how everything is, we might as well just close it up, huh? Oh, no! Oh, he found his way. Okay. We got the merry-go-round. 150 is kind of popping. Scrambled eggs is kind of popping. Can definitely raise the price on that. 150. Food court is for sure popping. Look at that. And we have Tower 1 here. We're gonna have to try and come up with some sort of name for this tower. Here's a nice quick one, like Blue Thunder. The Sky View. Alright, so we got the Sky View there. And yeah, they're just going ham on that bathroom. Jeez. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by. This will conclude episode 3. I appreciate you all. If you have any ideas, you can leave it in the comments. Very open to ideas. This is kind of go with the flow sort of thing, so just kind of putting the park together. Gotta get one of our handymen to this area here. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.